the borough of Brooklyn. That's the location for the Raptors. R.J. Barrett bringing his polished game tonight. His team poised as they assemble themselves for basketball at Barclays Center. Raptors, Nets, only on 2K Sports. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Nets, a decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher. And of course, there's the Raptors, back 2.5 games.
You know, for the Raptors, it's been a disappointing year for them. Now, even though they're in the mix, they're not the dominant squad a lot of us thought they'd be.
Yeah, but let's not call it a lost season yet. There's still the possibility that they can make a strong run of the playoffs. And if that happens, all their regular season woes will be forgotten.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Barnes is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Ingram and at the 3. And for Brooklyn, we've got Cam Thomas. He's out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Vucevic in at center, filling out the middle. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
VanVleet, the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Thomas. The 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Barrett with it. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. The 3 ball. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Barrett. Barnes has got 5.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Outside Carter. Here's VanVleet. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good D by Bagley. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thomas. Carter on the wing. To the inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Quickly outside. Puts up a three. Counted from distance.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Thomas passes to Van Vliet. Carter on the wing, covered by Ingram. Here's Moon. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Pass to Bagley. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Van Vliet, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Van Vliet. Rebound, Toronto.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And now that we have a moment, let's take a look at the steals leaders. Scotty Barnes, third.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Van Vliet, the pass to Carter.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
On offense, here come the Raptors. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Quickly outside. Back to Barnes. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot by Ingram, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Carter on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Fades back. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Quickly, passes to Barnes. Van Vliet against Quickly. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. Nets trail by 8. Here's Vucevic. Some solid defense from Barrett.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Ingram. Barrett against Thomas. Now here's Barrett. The D's right on him. And he drops it in from the low post.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans. It's time for the dance stand. Get ready.
And checking out some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Here's Vucevic. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Carter. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Back to Carter. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
And that one falls for Vucevic. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And so Vucevic nails both of them. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
To the middle. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer, great size, great touch.
And here is Barrett. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Barrett.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Van Vliet.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Toronto leading by 5. Outside Barrett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he knocks down the first one. Beal, he's checked in for Thomas. And Barrett drops them both. Nets trail by 7. Beal outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Moon. Now Van Vliet. Here's Carter. Launches a three. And again, it's the Nets missing. Left side, Barrett. Drops one in from the wing. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Beal against Barrett. Shoots from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level score. He will take what you give him.
Barrett passes to Bagley. Now quickly. Pass to Barrett. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Brooklyn trailing. Carter from outside. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
It's high-side, fans. Here we go. Brooklyn's own Team Hype. Attention, fans. Now on the court is your Hype squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Toronto making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Moving the rock with ease. 5th best, Scotty Barnes.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
On defense, the Raptors. They lead by 7. Here's Moon. He had 16 in the win against Milwaukee.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Third team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And that one falls for Carter. He does not get the second one. Raptors lead by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. It's good.
What focus from the skilled big man. You have to like how Vucevic stays honed in on the bucket.
Now here's Barrett. 7 points in the game. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Barrett's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Beal. Here's Moon. Van Vliet outside. Right side Carter. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Outside Barnes. Down low. Here's Barrett. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Pass to Moon. Carter with it. Over Ingram. Carter can't get it to go. Raptors lead by 5. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Van Vliet. Quickly passes to Barnes. Five on the clock. Bryant a screen on Carter. Here's Barnes. Bradley Beal puts it in. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Moon. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The Raptors have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And it's quickly with a miss. Nets trail by 5. Here's Moon. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Moon. No points yet. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Moon. Now Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Carter against Ingram. Pulls up on the wing. And he hits the jump shot. 9 points in the game.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Martin, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Brooks comes in for Carter, and it's Collins in for Van Vliet. Here's Shed. Pass to Bryant. And the basket by Abaji. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Moon. He's scoreless. Here's Beal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
14.
Grady Dick picks one up.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with the drawn foul there.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
With 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
And Beal drops them both. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Shed. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul, 15th.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Williams, shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Williams. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And Williams drops them both. Nets trail by 5. Outside Irving. Back to Beal. Irving finds Beal. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This will be his third free throw of the game. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Toronto.
15 foul. And at the line, one time, Bradley Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Now here's Barrett. 11 points in the game. It's hauled in by Beal.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. Six on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Toronto has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Bryant inside. Brooks defending. And that one's good. Bryant. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Martin with a screen on Barrett. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Allen, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Williams. Pass to Bryant. And he comes up with a bucket. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Irving with it. 11 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Brooks with it. Williams defending. Collins right side. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Toronto leading by 4. Outside, Williams. Pass to Barrett. Back to Williams. The 3 is up. Barrett can't hit.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
To the inside. And here's Martin. Three-pointer, Brooks. That shot, no good. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Toronto Raptors. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
They've got Nikola Vucevic. Grayson Allen is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Collins in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Martin at the line 2 times.
The first one falls. So the Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here's Shed, yet to see a basket. Pass to Mobo. Now Barnes. Here he goes. Here's Mobo. Shoots over Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Raptors. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Moon's checked in for Brooklyn. Fred VanVleet comes in for Collins. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Nets trail by 3. Now here's VanVleet. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They've led by as much as 10. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
VanVleet outside. Here's Moon. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Moon. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Raptors.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Barnes. 14 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Brooklyn trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Thomas. Bobo with a rebound. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Doris.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
Got it.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Nets trail by 9. Van Vliet, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Van Vliet. Thomas outside. They need this. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
We have watched Cam Thomas become more and more aggressive from three-point territory.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA, step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Brandon Ingram.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Quickly against Van Vliet. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Picked by Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. Van Vliet misses.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Pass to Ingram. Over Van Vliet. The shot by Ingram, no good. Nets trail by 8. Van Vliet outside. Vucevic with it. Outside Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moon. No points so far. And the Nets miss again.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
That one's off. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Bagley's checked in for Toronto. And the second free throw is good.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Beal's shot is off. Raptors lead by 9. Now quickly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Now here's Thomas. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Thomas has got 5 now.
You love how quickly Cam Thomas makes decisions on the offensive end, particularly if he's going to make a jump shot.
Wing shot on the way. And that one's good. Quickly. And the Raptors lead by 9.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Beal with it. 7 points in the game. Thomas left side. Picked by Vucevic. Lets it go. Thomas misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And here's Dick. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Moon. Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. Here's Moon. Still without a bucket. That one doesn't drop.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Now here's Dick. Thomas defends. Dick, the pass to Ingram. Off target with the 3. Nets trail by 9. Here's Moon. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Here's Ingram. And the step-back jumper is good. He's got 7.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Carter. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Thomas, that's good.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Ingram. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Bagley, a screen on Beal. Quickly from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Moon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Carter. And he drives in. Some solid defense from Ingram.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Quickly finds Barnes. Off target from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Thomas outside. Carter, the pass to Beal. Thomas outside. Shot on the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. Thomas has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
Bagley up top. Pass to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Quickly's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Moon, the pass to Vucevic. Beal outside. Here's Moon. Thomas outside. There's the triple. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Bagley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Team foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Marvin Bagley at the line with 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bagley. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Martin, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Brooks comes in for Carter. Allen, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Collins in for Bradley Beal. And both free throws good for Bagley. Here's Allen. Still no points. Collins outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fade away. Shot is good by Barrett. He's got 13.
The entire offensive arsenal of R.J. Barrett is on display.
Collins outside. Looking to win the run. And he lays it up and in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Raptors lead by 11. Quickly up top. Collins defending. Bryant outside. Back to Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bagley. Fires for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Well, Brooklyn's shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Moon, the pass to Brooks. Martin against Bagley. Back to Brooks. And there's the rejection. Allen against Barrett. Quickly outside. Here's the 3. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
Nets trail by 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Brooks. Not going to go that time. Toronto has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
Here's Moon. No made baskets yet. For 3, Collins. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Pass to Quickly. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brooks, the pass to Moon. Martin with the ball. Brooks from outside. Knocks down the long J.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Williams. Inside. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist from Williams. Quickly's got 13.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. For 3, Collins. And Bryant pulls it down. Toronto leading by 13. Outside Barrett. Bryant outside. Pass to Williams. Now quickly, Allen defending. Quickly, passes to Bryant. Kicks it to Quickly. 4 on the clock. And the three-pointer goes. Quickly's got 13 points in this quarter.
His third shot from downtown this quarter, 4 for the game.
Collins right side. Pass to Brooks. And here's Allen. It's Martin on the wing. Three-pointer. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Brooklyn Nets.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime Shaq. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're gonna need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Emmanuel Quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Nets trail by 16. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Barnes is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Bagley in at the 5, down low. And here's Thomas from the arc. Rebound Toronto.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Always a ton of activity, lots of energy with Quickly. This guy's so tough to cover.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly, shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
One of the things I always like about Emmanuel Quickly, he's decisive with the basketball.
He hits the second from the line. The Nets shooting just 33% so far in this game. Van Vliet, the pass to Vucevic. Thomas against Barrett. Back to Vucevic. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Thomas with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn over Barrett. Thomas misses.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's quickly. Moon with a rebound. Moon's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Carter. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the Nets miss again.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Now here's Bagley. Here's quickly. And here is Barrett. Outside Barnes. From outside the arc. Parries it from 3. Barnes has got 9 points.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get 1 to fall.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Barrett finds quickly. Outside for Ingram. Bagley sets a screen from behind the arc. The shot by Ingram, no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Moon. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Down low. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Barnes passes to Ingram. Back to Barnes. Van Vliet against Quickly. Bagley sets a screen. The 3. And it's Quickly with a miss.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. No good on the triple. Ingram against Carter. For 3, Barrett. Brooklyn with the board. Moon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Van Vliet outside. The 3 is up. Hits the 3-pointer. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Come on, everybody. You get to see yourself on the big screen and show us your best move. Come on, let's go. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. You gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching. You have the camera all to yourself. What are you gonna do?